Fight fans, the UFC returns across the pond in London for UFC Fight Night Evloev versus Murphy. We're just going to go over the main card as usual because we don't want to keep you here for long. Starting it off in the featherweight division, Curtis Campbell versus Danny Silva. The Pink Panther making his debut after a round 1 stoppage on the Contender Series late last year. He's undefeated at 8-0 with 5 knockouts, 1 submission, and half of his wins are by first round finish. This man's stock is so high and he hasn't even fought in the UFC yet. Crazy. But on the other side, we have El Puma. At 10-2, he's lost his last fight to Kevin Bajejos, but before that was on a 3-fight win streak. Training with his head coach, Cub Swanson, he's 5 KOs and one first round finish. Next up in the middleweight division, number 11 ranked Roman Dolidze versus unranked Christian Leroy Duncan. Dolidze has UFC wins over Jack Hermanson, Anthony Smith, Kevin Holland, Kyle Dawkins, Marvin Vittori. At 37 years old, Roman has a record of 15-4 with 8 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 8 of those finishes coming in the first round. On the other side, though, like I said, unranked CLD is 7 years younger at 30 with a similar record of 13-2. He has 10 knockouts, 1 submission, and 5 of those finishes coming in the first round, currently riding a 3-fight win streak. Next up, though, in the light heavyweight division, Iwo Baraneski versus Austin Lane. Iwo, after winning one of the craziest fights we've ever seen against Ibo last year, he stays undefeated at 7-0. All coming by finish in the first round. This guy's a dog. 5 knockouts, 2 submissions. On the other side, though, Lane, with a record of 13-7, he has 11 knockouts and 9 of them coming in the first round. Now, he's 1-4 in his last 5, so he's looking to get back in the win column tonight. Next up, though, in the welterweight division, big one, Michael Venom Page versus Sam Patterson. MVP returns back at welterweight after fighting Ian Gary, Sharon Bullitt, and Jared Cannonier at middleweight. Jeez. At 38 years old, his record stands 24-3 with 13 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 13 first-round finishes. On the other side, though, Sam Patterson currently riding a 4-fight win streak with a record of 14-2 when 1 draw. He's got 6 knockouts, 7 submissions, and 8 of those finishes coming in the first round. After losing his debut in the first round, he bounced back with 4 first-round win finishes. So this fight will be a good one for sure. I'm ready for it. Now, the co-main event in the featherweight division. Luke Riley versus Michael Oswald Jr. Riley, training out of Next Gen MMA in Liverpool with Paddy Pimblett and Shamrock. Shamrock's also fighting on the prelims of this card. He's undefeated at 12-0, with 9 knockouts and 4 of them coming in the first round. He finished Bogdangrad in the second round in his debut November of last year. On the other side, though, we have the Texas Kid, coming off a round 1 finish over Lucas Almeida. He has a record of 11-3. He's got 6 knockouts and 3 of them coming in the first round. It's a good co-main. Now, though, the main event of the evening. In the featherweight division, number 1 contender, Movsar Evloev versus Lerone Murphy. Number 3, Lerone Murphy. First, we'll start, though, the number 1 contender, Evloev. He's undefeated 19-0, born in Russia, but training out of American Top Team in Florida. 3 wins by knockout, 4 by submission, and 2 of them coming in the first round, with wins over Aljamain Sterling, Diego Lopez, Arnold Allen, and Dan Ige. This man plays with his opponents like kids play with their food. Enough said. On the other side, number 11 ranked, number 11, what are we doing for Lerone Murphy? Number 3 ranked Lerone Murphy, coming off of one of the craziest spinning back elbow knockouts of all time. That was one of the craziest we've all witnessed. That was insane. Also undefeated, but at 17-0, he's got 1 draw. He has wins over Edson Barboza, Dan Ige, Josh Emmett, and Aaron Pico in his last one. He's earning 8 knockouts with all but 1 in the first round. 1-0 has to go in this matchup, and I'm here for it, boys. This is a good one. This fight should be a title eliminator, but I saw Jean Silva say he was going to sign for the title. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. We'll have to wait and see. Thanks for watching if you're still here. After the fights today, maybe like right after you're done watching, tune over. News Fight League, FFL, Futures Fight League, Millions Co. Tune in. There's going to be some good fights. You can't miss out on some more fights. More fights is just better. Don't matter. Freak out.